Toyota Land Cruiser 300, the evolution of an off-road legend. Opening 300 words. Ladies and gentlemen, automotive enthusiasts, off-road adventurers, and fans of automotive excellence, welcome to this in-depth exploration of a machine that has earned its place among legends, the Toyota Land Cruiser 300. Today, we are going to take a journey not just through the latest iteration of the Land Cruiser but also through the legacy, the engineering marvel, the lifestyle icon that the Land Cruiser series represents. For over 7 decades, the Land Cruiser name has stood for reliability, toughness, and the ability to go where others dare not venture. From the sands of the Sahara to the icy tundras of Siberia, from dense jungle trails to the chaos of city streets, the Land Cruiser has carved a reputation few can match. It's not just a vehicle, it's a legacy. A trusted companion for military operations, humanitarian missions, and countless off-road expeditions. The Land Cruiser 300, introduced in 2021, is the latest chapter in this ongoing story. It represents Toyota's bold step into the future while honoring its indomitable past. It's lighter, more powerful, more luxurious, and yet more capable than ever before. In this speech, we will dive deep into what makes the Land Cruiser 300 so special. We'll explore its design, engineering, performance, features, and global significance. Whether you're a die-hard Land Cruiser fan or someone discovering this icon for the first time, this is the complete story of a vehicle that refuses to compromise. So sit back, buckle up, and let's explore the world of the Toyota Land Cruiser 300. Part 1. A brief history, 700 words. Before we can understand the Land Cruiser 300, we must look at the journey that brought us here. The origins of the Land Cruiser trace back to the early 1950s. In the aftermath of World War II, the Japanese government requested Toyota to build a military-type vehicle for the National Police Reserve. Toyota responded with the BJ prototype in 1951, a rugged 4x4 that could climb Mount Fuji to checkpoint number 6, a feat that captured attention and marked the beginning of a legend. By 1954, the BJ had evolved into the Land Cruiser, a name that has since become synonymous with durability and dependability. The 20 series came in 1955, bringing improved comfort. The 40 series followed in the 1960s and became an icon in its own right, beloved by adventurers and utility workers around the world. Its boxy shape, solid axles, and go-anywhere capability made it a staple in rough terrains globally. Then came the 60 series in the 1980s, which introduced more passenger comfort and family-friendly appeal. Toyota was now merging off-road toughness with on-road civility. The 80 series in the 1990s brought full-time four-wheel drive and greater refinement. The 100 series followed in 1998, introducing an independent front suspension and luxury appointments. By the time the Land Cruiser 200 arrived in 2007, Toyota had crafted a machine that was as luxurious as it was rugged. It was an SUV for those who needed strength without sacrificing comfort. It remained a favorite in the Middle East, Africa, Australia, and beyond. And now, we have the Land Cruiser 300, a complete redesign after 14 years of the 200 series. It's not just a refresh. It's a reimagination. Toyota knew it had to retain what made the Land Cruiser beloved while updating it for a modern world, environmentally, technologically, and aesthetically. Part 2. Design and platform, 800 words. The Land Cruiser 300 rides on the new GA-F platform, a derivative of Toyota's TNGA, Toyota New Global Architecture platform, specifically engineered for body-on-frame vehicles. This platform is stronger and lighter, with Toyota claiming a weight reduction of around 200 kilograms compared to the outgoing 200 series. This reduction directly benefits acceleration, fuel efficiency, and handling. The exterior design of the 300 is evolutionary rather than revolutionary. At first glance, it retains the upright, squared-off stance that has long defined the Land Cruiser. The front grille is bold and commanding, framed by LED headlamps and a high, flat hood that screams strength. The proportions are classic SUV, tall, wide, and purposeful. But look closer, and you'll see modern touches. The LED lighting, aerodynamic improvements, and intricate body creases elevate the design. It's a vehicle that looks just as good parked outside a luxury hotel as it does at the edge of a desert. Inside, the Land Cruiser 300 is a leap forward. The interior has been completely redesigned for comfort, tech, and usability. High-quality materials are everywhere: soft-touch plastics, real wood trim, leather upholstery, and solid switchgear. The cabin layout is logical and user-friendly, keeping in mind that Land Cruiser drivers might be navigating rough terrain and need controls that are easy to operate even with gloves. The instrument cluster combines analog dials with a central digital display, while higher trims get a large touchscreen infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The center console is large and functional, housing controls for drive modes, four-wheel drive systems, and climate control. Space is generous across all three rows, especially in the 5-seat or 7-seat configurations. The seats are supportive and designed for long-distance comfort, a key requirement for cross-continental travelers. In every aspect, the design of the Land Cruiser 300 balances tradition and innovation. It respects its heritage while embracing the needs of modern drivers. Part 3. Engine and Performance 1000 words. Under the hood, the Land Cruiser 300 signals a major shift. Gone is the traditional naturally aspirated V8 engine. In its place, Toyota offers a pair of twin turbocharged V6 engines, a move made for both performance and environmental reasons. The first is a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 petrol engine producing around 409 horsepower and 650 Nm of torque. The second is a 3.3-liter twin-turbo V6 diesel engine that generates approximately 305 horsepower and a massive 700 Nm of torque. Both engines are mated to a new 10-speed automatic transmission, delivering smoother shifts and better fuel efficiency. This change raised eyebrows among purists, but the results speak for themselves. The twin-turbo engines offer more power and torque than the outgoing version 8s, and the weight savings from the new platform make the 300 feel more responsive and agile. Off-road performance remains uncompromised. In fact, it's even better. Toyota has retained the ladder frame construction for strength and durability. The vehicle features full-time four-wheel drive, a low-range transfer case, locking center differential, and available locking rear differential. New to the 300 series is the multi-terrain select system, which automatically adjusts power delivery, suspension settings, and traction control depending on the terrain, be it mud, sand, rocks, or snow. The system uses cameras and sensors to give drivers real-time feedback and assists in navigating tough terrain. Another key feature is the EKDSS, Electronic Kinetic Dynamic Suspension System, which electronically decouples stabilizer bars to improve wheel articulation. This is a game changer for rock crawling and uneven terrain. On pavement, the Land Cruiser 300 feels more refined than ever. The independent front suspension and new rear setup provide a surprisingly composed ride. The steering is more responsive, and road noise is well dampened. This is a true world cruiser, able to devour highways for hours with total confidence. Part 4. Technology and Safety 700 words. The Land Cruiser 300 is not just brawn, it's also brains. Toyota has equipped it with its latest suite of technologies for convenience, entertainment, and safety. The infotainment system, available in 9-inch or 12.3-inch displays, includes navigation, smartphone connectivity, and a premium JBL sound system in higher trims. Rear seat entertainment is also available, with dual screens for passengers on long journeys. Wireless charging, USB ports in all rows, and a 4-zone automatic climate control system ensure comfort and convenience. On the safety front, the Land Cruiser 300 gets Toyota Safety Sense, a suite of advanced driver assistance systems. This includes pre-collision system with pedestrian and cyclist detection, adaptive cruise control, lane departure alert with steering assist, automatic high beams, road sign assist, blind spot monitor and rear cross traffic alert. Additionally, the 300 features a 3D multi-terrain monitor system that gives a real-time surround view of the terrain, including under the vehicle. It's like having X-ray vision while off-roading. There's also a driver attention monitor, which detects signs of fatigue and suggests brakes. All these features work together to provide safety and peace of mind, both on and off the beaten path. Part 5. Trims, Markets, and Customization 500 words. Toyota offers the Land Cruiser 300 in several trims and configurations depending on the market. Common trims include GXR GX, the base variant, rugged and functional, designed for fleet or government use in many countries. VX, mid-tier with added comfort and features. GR Sport, a performance and styling-focused variant with blacked-out trim, unique bumpers, and extra off-road gear. ZX Sahara VXR, top-of-the-line trims that include all luxury appointments, technology, and leather interiors. Each market, be it Australia, the Middle East, Africa, or Russia, gets slightly different configurations to suit regional preferences. In the Middle East, the GR Sport is a hot seller. In Australia, the GX is favored for work, while the Sahara commands top dollar for families and adventurers. Toyota also offers extensive customization. From snorkels and bull bars to roof racks, winches, and skid plates, the 300 is a platform for overlanding builds, adventure rigs, and even armored security vehicles. Part 6. Cultural and Global Impact. 500 words. The Land Cruiser is more than a car, it's a cultural institution. Across continents, it has been a symbol of reliability. In Africa, it's the vehicle of choice for NGOs and safari operators. In the Middle East, it's a status symbol and a desert conqueror. In Australia, it's a workhorse and family companion. The Land Cruiser is also part of many stories, from humanitarian aid delivery in war zones to the preferred transport for royal families. Its reputation is earned, not marketed. People trust it with their lives, and Toyota doesn't take that responsibility lightly. Despite tightening emissions regulations, Toyota has vowed to keep the Land Cruiser lineage alive. While the 300 may be the last of its kind before an inevitable hybrid or electric future, it carries the torch proudly. Closing. 500 words. The Toyota Land Cruiser 300 is not just an update. It's a statement that strength and sophistication can coexist. That modern engineering can enhance, not dilute, a legacy. That even in a world rushing toward electrification, there's still a place for a vehicle built to withstand everything Earth can throw at it. It honors its roots without being trapped by them. It brings the soul of the 40 series into the digital age. It proves that toughness can have a touchscreen, and luxury can climb mountains. For explorers, families, fleets, and fanatics, the Land Cruiser 300 is more than a choice. It's a declaration, a badge of capability, a vessel for adventure. Toyota hasn't just built a better SUV. They've reignited a legacy, and for that, the world thanks them. Thank you.